The tiny superhero team was walking with confidence, little Hulk gas covering his mouth, while the little Spider-Man quickly pointed forward. Even the big Spider-Man was stunned and bewildered. Something big had happened. That meant Hulk and the Guardian were turned to stone. A mysterious spatial portal suddenly opened, and from within emerged a strange army, glowing. From small to large, they take on all sorts of household shapes. The muscular spider immediately signaled that it was ready to charge into battle. The three Rainbow Cup shot up very confidently. Hulk lunged straight at Rainbow Cup. Both tumbled to the ground. Hulk then repeatedly punched him in the face. Spider-Man saves Hulk's life. The Rainbow Cup was flung away and fell underground, unconscious. Hulk dodged the fatal blow, immediately turned to retaliate. Hulk delivered a kick to the back, sending him tumbling to the ground. The next three glass cup guys rushed forward. The small spider assumed a defensive stance, then shot to streams of spider silk, finding the glass golem's legs and dragging him down, burying him under a pile of dirt and sand. The long neck, aggressive Chai attacked little Hulk. Hulk unleashed a devastating throw that sent the ground exploding, taking down another enemy. Little Spider-Man throws a sweeping kick, while Baby Spider-Man and Baby Hulk rush in and fought, knocking Rainbow Teapot unconscious. The giant spider lunged to engage, but the pot-bellied creature dodged the attack, then counterattacked fiercely, creating a devastating explosion that buried the giant spider. After a while of fighting, the last team was completely defeated. Little Hulk and Little Spider-Man unexpectedly grabbed the corpses of the two rainbow creatures and ran to the giant, rock-hard Batman. The massive Spider-Man, holding another rainbow creature, swept it forcefully over the rock-hard Batman. In an instant, the wall shattered, and Batman was resurrected. Continuing their plan, Little Hulk and the Little Spider used their rainbow brushes to paint the legs of the giant stone Hulk and Spider, then poured their energy into finishing the upper body. Crack ... crack ... The rocky shell split open. The original giant green Hulk returned, flexing his muscles and roaring, shaking the entire desert. Finally, the giant spider, wielding the two rainbow pots and buckets, poured them onto the Hulkbuster armor, bringing it back to life. The rescue was a complete success. In the darkness, the Hulk family strolling peacefully together. Behind the large rock, a huge, muscular figure was looking at his Batman. Batman takes a little down that rope and throws it forcefully at Hulk's family to black smoke enveloped everything. As the smoke cleared, the Hulk family was completely devastated. Their souls had separated from their bodies. The scene was utterly tragic. Suddenly, a gigantic, brightly colored vortex of energy appeared. From that black hole, bizarre creatures began to fall. At this moment, the soul of Baby Hulk is in immense pain. Two figures with heads shaped like water bottles and glasses stood there laughing mockingly. The anger reached its peak. The headless monster panicked, grabbed the Hulk baby, and shoved it into his mouth. All the colorful liquid inside him poured down onto the bowl. Hey, you bottle-headed guy, come here quickly. Without a moment's hesitation, the young Hulk lifted the poor bald-headed man and broke him in two. The magical liquid poured from the ball, translated the bowl into a rainbow Hulk warrior with unparalleled strength. She grabbed the microscopic head and squeezed out the energy flow with it. Her legs immediately turned to vibrant pink. The terrified teapot head fled, but she Hulk, with lightning speed, caught up. She lifted him up, absorbing all the colorful water again. She had transformed into a captivating and powerful rainbow Hulk. As the giant Hulk rose, the split-head panicked, clutching their heads and desperately trying to escape. The split-headed man couldn't escape in time, and was caught by the giant Hulk with just a squeeze of his hand. The water inside him gushed out, staking the giant Hulk's legs purple. Away, but was quickly seized by the Hulk. A subsequent surge of energy poured down, transforming the green giant's arms into rainbow-colored masses of muscle. The pot-headed man appeared with a confident smile. He arrogantly strode towards the giant Hulk, lifted him up and broke him. The final burst of rainbow energy surged out, completely merging into the giant Hulk's body. In a desolate desert, Spider-Man and Hulk are training together, but the fun doesn't last long. Suddenly, a mysterious force arises. Magical bubble spheres appear, trapping the superheroes. Don't worry, everyone. Just wait. From nowhere, a blazing blue energy vortex appeared, carrying the mysterious Lucky Wheel. The Ferris wheel falls onto a spider with Baby Hulk running towards it. That's the key. Spider-Man quickly spun the wheel. The needle stopped at the green square. A spatial portal opened, and a green, bottle-shaped monster stepped out, looking defiant. Without a second's delay, the spider lunged forward, snatched the water bottle from the man's hand, and tossed it straight into the air. A green light enveloped him. Transformation. Spider-Man now dons his powerful green suit. He shoots webs, leaps into the air, and launches a devastating kick, shattering the sphere that was holding the free Spider-Man. It's Little Hulk's turn. The bow spins the wheel and stops on the blue square. A green glass-shaped figure appears with a smudge. But he was wrong. The tiny Hulk grabbed him, spun him around, and tossed him away. A blue electric current coursed through his body, and the Little Hulk suddenly gained new strength, his skin turning a cool emerald green. With his newfound strength, Hulk took a running start and flew high into the air, like a fireball falling from the sky. The bubble burst, successfully rescuing She-Hulk. To Green Spider-Man returns to the wheel of fate. Once again, the pointer stops at the pitch-black square, and the spatial portal appears, leading the dark-skinned water glass monster forward. The Green Spider-Man lunges forward, seizing his enemy, lifting him high into the air, and delivering a powerful throw. A surge of dark energy envelops him, completely transforming his armor into a mysterious black hue. The incredibly strong black webs wrapped tightly around the crystal ball, squeezing it until it shattered. Spider-Man was finally free. The emerald green Hulk excitedly advanced toward the Ferris wheel. The wheel spun faster and faster. An arrow stopped at a pristine white square. A gate of light opened, and a figure in white stepped out. The emerald green Hulk grabbed him, delivering a decisive punch that sent him vanishing into thin air. The light enveloped him, and the his skin powerful, pure white. The white Hulk dashed like an arrow towards the sphere holding a giant Hulk. A powerful head was shattered a protective barrier. The leader of the team was ready to return to the fight. Black Spider-Man jumps down onto the Ferris wheel. Spider-Man spins twice. The pointer spins wildly and stops at the yellow and blue squares. Another Spider-Man superhero is waiting to be awakened. The spatial portal opened, and yellow and blue enemies emerged one after another to challenge him. Black Spider-Man quickly defeated the yellow enemy, absorbing their energy to transform into Yellow Spider-Man. He didn't stop there. He continued to subdue the blue-clad figure, once again changing the color of his armor to a dark blue. With this newfound power, he advanced towards the final sphere holding the giant Spider-Man with a powerful punch, and the giant finally broke free. The white Hulk ran to the Ferris wheel and spun it twice in a row, the pointer stopping at the pink and red squares. The wheel spins again, and Tiny Hulk returns to the playing field. This time, his opponent is the pink teapot head guy. Just a few basic moves, Hulk knocks the pink guy out, but the pink guy's power seems to have spread to his into a minor pink. Next up is the red bull-headed guy. After defeating his opponent, the Tiny Hulk continues to evolve, the skin turning a fiery red. The red Hulk lunged towards the sphere of crystal the giant Hulk. One punch, two punches, one grab, the crystal shell shattered. The giant Hulk emerged, his muscles bulging, whirring with the sheer weight of his body. On a desolate plain, the Earth's mightiest warriors are gathering. Their muscles are incredibly bulging. The sky suddenly changed color. A deep blue electric current tore through space, opening a mesmerizing interdimensional portal. Faint, ghostly figures emerged from the superheroes' bodies, being sucked forcefully into the black hole. Was this a test of strength? One by one, they emerged with a completely new appearance. They were now the golden heroes, beings forged from pure gold with multiplied power. The yellow Superman descends like a god, followed by the colossal, radiant Hulk and the mighty Iron Man. Two opposing sides face off. The battle officially begins. Captain America and Spider-Man charge forward. The yellow Captain America and the yellow Spider-Man also leap forward. Captain America brandishes his legendary shield. The gold Captain America was thrown away. Captain America delivers a fatal blow to his old throne. The golden cap flew to the ground, scattering everywhere. The battle descended into chaos. The golden Spider-Man performed a frenzied dash, leaving behind dazzling trails of light. Captain America falls. Spider-Man swings on his webs, sending the yellow Spider-Man flying into the air, before finishing him off with a fatal blow. Yellow Batman and yellow Iron Man charge forward. Spider-Man dodged it, but the yellow Batman lunges forward and grabs Spider-Man's leg. Golden Batman is unleashing his fury on Spider-Man. Batman charges forward, followed by Iron Man. Batman uses his powers. With just one punch, an entire area explodes, and dust obscures the sky. Batman swings his fist straight at the Yellow Batman. The Yellow Batman is unconscious. As Batman swooped down, a beam of light struck him, sending him flying away. Batman has fallen. The battle escalates, and the Golden Hulkbuster appears. Two metallic giants clash in midair. Both Iron Man characters unleash destructive energy. The blue and red laser beams intersected, creating a blinding burst of light. Yellow Superman and Yellow Hulk charge forward. On this side, Superman and Hulk simultaneously engage in battle. But that's not all. The muscular Superman must face his golden version. Fiery eyes, blazing red heat vision clashing with an intense golden light. A showdown between two entities possessing limitless power. The explosion sent both of them flying at the same time. Finally, the green giant Hulk couldn't stand idly by. He lunged in, tearing apart and knocking down every opponent in his path. His throws and his stomps were so powerful it felt like the earth would split in two. Amidst the rubble and dust, only the echoing roars remained. This was not just a battle, it was an affirmation of absolute power. The Golden Hulk has fallen. The Green Giant Hulk defeated his alter ego and secured victory for his team. Captain America, Hulk, and Spider-Man are walking along a path where a supernatural entity is watching their every move. A spatial anomaly appears. The gravitational pull is too great. Captain America, Spider-Man, and the Hulk are unable to resist the universal force of gravity from another dimension. A blinding flash of light erupted, sending the trio of heroes plummeting back to the surface, but they were now trapped within an unbreakable block of permafrost. From the horizon, the golden versions of superheroes with bulging muscles ascended one by one. Golden Captain America, Golden Spider-Man, Golden Batman, Iron Man, Superman, and even Golden Hulk. A golden army with overwhelming power. The Golden Captain America charged forward. He wielded his shield like a weapon of destruction. He leaped into the air, channeling all his strength to slam the golden shield into the block of ice. A resounding boom echoed across the plain, but the block of ice remained untouched. Yellow Spider-Man charges forward like a tank. He shoots out pure gold webs, wrapping them tightly around the block of ice, and unleashes powerful punches. This strength seems capable of crushing even diamond, yet the block of ice remains completely unharmed. Yellow Batman lunged forward, pulled out a massive batarang, slammed it into the block of ice, then pulled out a bomb attached to the ice block, creating a devastating explosion. Smoke and dust billowed, and a golden hue enveloped the entire space. As the smoke dissipated, the ice block cracked, revealing a large fissure, but then healed itself, as if nothing had happened. The Yellow Iron Man lunged forward, unleashing a barrage of punches with immense impact force into the ice. Dry, rumbling booms echo, shaking the very core of the earth from his armored arm. A beam of golden energy laser shot out, focusing on a single point on the ice block. The intense heat distorted the surrounding air, but the strange ice block stubbornly resisted. The Yellow Superman lunges forward, flexing his arm muscles and punching straight into the block of ice. From those eyes, to blazing beams, like two small suns, shot straight into the block of ice. The ice mass began to show the first small cracks. A dazzling golden light enveloped everything. The golden giant lunged forward, pouring all his strength into his enormous fist sponges that created a true Big Bang boom. A blinding white light engulfed everything. The block of ice shattered into thousands of pieces. Captain America, Hulk, and Spider-Man were free. The rich kids version of the Squid Game has officially begun. The Death Doll has just appeared, but the pink-clad guards seem a little nervous because today's opponent is very unusual. Look, a legion of superheroes in full gold has landed, from Black Panther, Spider-Man, Captain America, and Hulk. Superman, the Spider-Man King, Hulkbuster. They all sparkle as if they just stepped out of a jewelry store. The doll began to sing. The Mugumwa flower has bloomed. The entire group of golden statues held their breath in anticipation. 1, 2, 3. Run away before it comes back. The ground shook beneath Hulk and Hulkbuster. Spider-Man and Black Panther are locked in an intense showdown. Spider-Man, with incredible skill, launched himself forward to block Black Panther's path, leaving Black Panther to watch helplessly as he trailed behind in the dust. The focus shifts from Captain America, Hulk, Superman, and the Spider-Man to the Hulkbuster. Black Panther accidentally falls into the spotlight and, boom, a terrible explosion occurs. The doll spun around, blinding the Golden Army, and strode forward. Spider-Man nimbly shot webs. Captain America, seeing this, jumped after him and grabbed the spider's leg, but the spider kicked him, sending him tumbling to the ground. Spider-Man crossed the red line, much to the astonishment of the guards. The doll's gaze swept across Hulkbuster, the Devil King, Superman, and Hulk, who was holding his breath as Captain America fell from above. Another explosion rang out, and thick smoke and dust obscured everything. The doll turned its face back towards the tree. Hulk, Superman, and the one-eyed giant are eagerly heading towards the finish line. Hulk quickly crossed the finish line, and just then the doll turned around and locked onto its target. The scope scans across the entire area. Superman came into their sights shortly after. The golden Superman dissolves with the explosion. The doll turned away again, covering its eyes. Seizing this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the Hulkbuster and the giant charged forward with all their might. The survivors gathered to celebrate their victory.